Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a quick overview and general review discussion of Call of Duty World at War. As you know, I had completed this game a little bit ago. This is a really solid classic Call of Duty experience. So just a rough story overview. It's set in World War II. You're fighting on two fronts. You're fighting on the eastern front of the European theater as the Russians fighting the Germans. And then you're also playing in the Pacific theater, and you play as the Americans, doing the island hopping strategy of going from island to island to island. Ultimately, both the Americans and the Germans, not the Germans, the Americans and the Russians ultimately do win. You know, it's a World War II story. You know, when it comes to the Russians, you go from level to level to level, and then you eventually make your way to the Reichstag, and then you plant that famous USSR flag on the top. With the Americans, you eventually make your way to the castle. I can't remember what the castle's called off the top of my head, but same deal. You end up, ending that storyline as well. I believe this game's also a precursor to the Black Ops series, because I think Reznov, the main guy you follow in here, who's a Russian, he shows up later on in the Call of Duty Zeitgeist story, whatever franchise, which we'll see that soon once I'm get there, which should be the next game in the series, by the way. So this game, I would say it's definitely has its charm. It's definitely a product of that era, of that PS3, Xbox 360, Call of Duty experience. I never played multiplayer in this. Multiplayer is just not my thing, but I know fans and other players from in the past love this game for multiplayer. This game also ushered in a new game mode, and it's zombies, I think. But I don't know how to get there from this screen. I know people absolutely adore zombies. I'm not a zombies guy. I absolutely hate zombies. Yeah, down here at the very bottom, you see there is Noctur Untoten. That's the zombies level. So yeah, let's actually start off at the top. We can go through these missions here real quick. So this is this is when you get saved from being executed. This is you pushing through the islands. Then you switch over to the Russians, and then you kind of just do a back and forth between the Russians and the Americans. I'm trying to think of some more things to say about this game. I don't have anything bad to say about this game. The attention to detail when it comes to the gruesome nature and how dark the story is of this game, that is phenomenal. Treyarch did an amazing job with this. I think this is the true image that they wanted to capture when it comes to World War II games. I know Treyarch did a number of the PS2 era Call of Duties, so for them to actually do what they probably intended to do was make a really dark, gruesome World War II shooter. This is definitely spot on for that. There's a lot of memorable characters, especially Reznov. He's a very memorable, notable character for sure. Everyone loves Reznov. It really displays the struggle that the Russians had in lack of resources. That's a good attention to detail. The vehicle models and the weapon models are really good, showing how gruesome and unrelenting the Japanese are, and the treacherous nature that the Americans had to deal with. I don't know if that's a proper use of words, but whatever. I mean, I hope you understand what I'm saying. But it really captured World War II in a little snapshot. It's not real, obviously. The game is not real, but it really captured the essence of what World War II was. A very gruesome, a very dark, a very bloody war, and I think this game really hits that on the nail. Obviously there's some Hollywood moments, right? Like any video game does. It's Hollywood moments, Hollywood magic. But yeah, I don't have anything bad to say. Good game, good level design, good graphics for the time period. Anyways, this is solid for graphics for what it's worth. Good characters, memorable ones at that. Good weapon, good gameplay, no bad controls really. I don't think I got too stuck in this game actually. There might have been a few moments where I, kept going to the same spot where a grenade was going to land, so I had to just replay a level a few times. But this game's really good. If you've never ever played this game, ever touched this game, go play it. It's a solid 10 out of 10 for me, and in all fronts. This game has no faults to me. So that's going to be it. Just a quick little talking and getting this review finished because I've been needing to. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Be sure to go to the description of the video. You'll find my friends' YouTubes. They make awesome content and they're always busy streaming or whatever, uploading. And then my Discord is also there too. So once again, thank you guys. Thanks for stopping by for this. I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye.